It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
So off we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Jordan Pickford. He's a great all-round goalkeeper, Peter. Great at shot stopping and dominant in his box. He also gets counter-attacks going with his accurate long passes. The opposition should be a little wary of committing too many men forward to attack, because if it does break down, this guy can get them in trouble pretty quickly.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Jordan Henderson. Yehi. Colwell. Oh, there's a probing ball. And back to the keeper they go. Ryerson. Aim forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Hall. Belling. Rice. And here's Kane. And it's Hall. Jordan Henderson. And that is a little undercooked. Berger. Ødegaard. Bellingham, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And Haaland! And here's Haaland. And here's Ødegaard. Ødegaard! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Oh, what a climb! Goal, Norway! Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Jordan Henderson. Rice. Gordon. Kane. Brilliantly cut out. Gets it away. Foden. Kane. Tries a shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Hall. Foden. And here's Kane. Shapes to shoot! Hits off target and by quite a way.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Kane. Colwill. Yehi. Colwill. Bellingham. And it's played forward. Ødegaard done delicately. Does really well to win the ball there. That's good play. Plenty waiting in the middle. And here's Ødegaard. Cross needs to be... Great chance! And yes, it's there! Not one, but two. It is a dream start.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Norway are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Ødegaard. Ødegaard forwards and with intent. Colwill. Rice. And it's Kane. And the counter is on. Berger. And here's Ødegaard. Back into the middle. Pickford claims comfortably. And it's Berger. That's really well manoeuvred. Rice. Jordan Henderson. Foden. Over to the left. Haaland looks to get on the end of this. Foden.
England, well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Rice. Thinks one through. Cleared away. Cross goes in there. And that has been clubbed away. Now it's Gordon. That's a cute ball. Can he latch on to this? And he's heaved it away. Out for a throw. Oh, it's come loose. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And here's Bellingham. Now it's Gordon. Great defending, strong and determined. Lobbed in behind. Colwill cuts it out. Jordan Henderson. And it's Kane. Kane played out to the left flank. Clipped into space. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a... Shot at goal! They've done it! Back within one! They have them in their sights again!
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And here's Kane, and he's searching through. Kane couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Colwell, gently done. Always onto this. Gordon! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. James. Oh, nice touch. Looking for a decent ball in. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, that is asking for trouble. Moved on forwards. Gehi gets across to intercept that. And it's played forward. Cuts out the pass. Ødegaard aimed forwards. Gehi. And it's Kane. Tries to get it clear. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot.
Holand! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Haaland brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
James. England can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. That is a great pick out. Gordon. Hall. Jordan Henderson. Haaland, now he's off and running. And he's on a charge. And here's Ødegaard. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. That's really well manoeuvred. Kane spread out to the left. Delivered with... climbs up big! And he thumps it clear. And it's Henderson. Rice. Jordan Henderson plays it through. Hall. Showing good feet. Can he deliver? That's an excellent interception. Ødegaard. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Out to the right. He has found a way through. And that's aimed into the middle. Pickford claims it, and the danger passes. Henderson shifted upfield. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Moved on forwards. Berger. Chance!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Gehi. Jordan Henderson. Gordon. Kane. Played out to the right. Oh, played through for the wide man. And that's out of reach. Lovely feet. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And it's played forward. Can he get onto this? Rice. Jordan Henderson. Gahey, aim forwards. And they've got a throw. That's really well manoeuvred. That's very neat. Ødegaard. And it's Ødegaard. Very nicely done. Now then, the ball's come loose. So who's he picking out? Oh, that's neat. Oh, it's played into the area.
You can think ahead, but not take your eye off the ball, and he did.
Colwell shifted upfield. Bellingham. Moved on forwards. James has it out wide and in space. Gahey. Bellingham. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Ryerson. And it's played forward. Berger. Played into space out wide. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rice, forwards and with intent. Gahey, aim forwards. Ryerson. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. It's a mighty effort! Oh, crossbar! Did well to pick him out with the cross, but the finish wasn't to be.
Look, there'll be no complaints at all with quick service like that. It's so difficult to defend when the ball comes in so swiftly, but you can't question the finishing in this instance. I think, though, there's enough grounds for them to keep working at it.
Bellingham. Colwell. Bellingham. Henderson, gently done. That's a nicely shaped ball. James. James crosses. Ustigard with the clearance. Chance to shoot! A real chance and a real let-off.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Ødegaard. And here's Haaland. And it's Berger. And that's been won straight back. Decent chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Berger really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Gehi attempts a clearance. That's a throw. Ryerson. Rice. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's really well manoeuvred. And a chance! Hall. Aim forwards. James wins the duel this time. Gehi. Bellingham. Colwell. And it's James. Gehi. Rice. Colwell. Bellingham. Jordan Henderson. Henderson gently done. Out to the left it goes. Hall. That has been knocked clear. Oh, it's come loose. And that's a... Can he finish? Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Moved on forwards. Calmly anticipates. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Carries far too far and out of play. And it's played forward. Now that's well seen too. Tries a deft little ball. Ustigard can get it clear. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
England clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That has been cut short. Berger. Norway, half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Rice. James. Jordan Henderson. Colwell. James. And here's Foden. Kane. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Aim forwards. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Jordan Henderson, over to the left. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Ustigard, gently done. And it's Berger. Oh, he's found support out wide. There are a few waiting for it. Oh, sweet feet. And the finish! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little back there to indicate what was coming.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that's really well manoeuvred. James, who's set up one goal so far, moved on forwards. Ustigard, driven forward. Pass intercepted. Played back to the goalkeeper. Colwell. Yehi. Jordan Henderson. And here's Haaland. Oh, he's onto this. Odegaard. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target. And it was worth a go.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that's been well dealt with. Oh, the ball's come loose here. And it's hoisted clear. It's a promising run he's making on the right. And now the breakaway. He's found a way through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Gehi with the foul. Ødegaard. And it's played forward. Jordan Henderson. Now it's Kane. Gordon spread out to the left. Ødegaard shifted upfield. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Norway head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Oh, this looks sharp. Colwell has been caught there, it's a foul. Jordan Henderson does really well to win the ball there. Haaland, oh, perfectly measured that. Receives it in a good position here. A header! It's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Belling. He's having a look round. And he's what? It's Kane! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Henderson. And here's Foden. Crosses it. He's had a shot! Fair effort. He reacted well.
Norway, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
And it's played forward. Now it's Haaland. Holand. There's the header! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
So now the difference is 3.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Gordon, aim forwards. Oh, good spread. He's in plenty of space here. Has a shot! James. Colwell, gently done. James. Foden providing an outlet on that flank. Henderson. Quality ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's been played through. Haaland. Chance, surely! Just cruising! They are cruising! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Norway are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Berger. And it's Berger. Kane, can he spark a counter here? He's through here. He's got away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Haaland. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bellingham. Foden. Colwell, and he goes cross-field. Berger. Berger. played with finesse. And he's there to clear it. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Norway clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Bellingham. Gordon. Played out to the right. He's having a shot! Chance, but it's gone begging. Ryerson, aim forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Bellingham. Jordan Henderson. James. Jordan Henderson. Colwill. James. Colwill. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Foden. Played into the middle. That's going to go a long way. Berger, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Moved on forwards. And it's Rice. Rice played out to the left flank. He is just caressing the ball. In it comes.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Foden. And the ball is out of play. And it's played forward. And he cuts out the supply.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Jordan Henderson out to the right. James. Foden. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. In by James. Could be danger here. Bellingham. Bellingham! The ball is loose and the chase is on. Defending of the... and the shot! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
And here's Haaland. Whistle's gone, that's foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. He's gone for goal. And it's Berger. Bellingham wins the duel this time. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He is through here. Gordon delivers with wit. Cleared away. That's been drilled forward. Now it's Haaland. And here's Haaland. Muscular approach does pay off here. Bellingham. James. Great run on the overlap here. And here's Foden. Crosses it in here. Østigard attempts a clearance. Østigard forwards and with intent. Berger. Ryerson. It's run loose here. Gordon proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And it's Kane. Over to the left. Hangs in across. Cleared away. Jim, it looks to me as though both sides are shifting their tactics here, aren't they?
Well, it's attack versus defence now, and it's actually quite abrasive. One side looking to get balls into the box, and the other doing their utmost to repel whatever arrives.
He's dealt with that well. Ødegaard have it back and can go again. In once more. Colwell gets it away. Yehi. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Foden. Some good work on the right flank here. Now the delivery. Østigard getting this one clear. James. Ødegaard. Great defending, strong and determined. Up towards the front line. That's just beyond his reach. Jordan Henderson. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Kane. Long ball by the goalkeeper. James. Ødegaard. And here's Haaland. Aim forwards. Pickford breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Moved on forwards. And it's gone back to the keeper. Now it's Gordon. Kane. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Gordon. And it's Kane. He's gone for goal! That's been drilled forward. Haaland. Oh, they could be caught out here. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Paul played out towards the right wing. Bellingham.
Foden really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Berger. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Nice interception, well timed. That'll be a throw. Bellingham. James. He's in plenty of space here. Foden. And here's Gordon. And he's had a shot! It's a throw-in. And there's going to be another change here. And it's Ødegaard. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Norway are having a ball here. Out to the left it goes. Burn. Rashford. Cleared without complication. Henderson, oh, good spread. James goes for the header! Deftly away. And here's Foden. Ødegaard forwards and with intent. Oh, super find. He came in hard, very hard. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Colwell looks to the other side. And it's Rashford. Rashford spread out to the left. Burn. Takes a shot! And he steered it beyond the post.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Ødegaard. And it's played forward. Well read, nice interception. That's really well manoeuvred. Bellingham. And here's Foden. Nice control. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Gehi cuts it out. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Henderson played out to the left flank. Defending of the desperate variety. Odegaard. Kane, oh, cracking ball. Oh, shooting chance! And that has faded wide. Haaland being hunted in packs.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
Colwill. James. Oh, perfectly measured that. That has been knocked clear. Bellingham does really well to win the ball there. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Foden, played out to the right. Bellingham, it's a threatening ball. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
That has been cut short. Burn. Jordan Henderson. Berger. Haaland, now he's off and running. He's in plenty of space here. And it's hoisted clear. Foden. Out to the right. Foden. That is lovely. A chance to play it in. And he shoots! Aim forwards. Gehi gets across to intercept that. Berger. Ryerson. Moved on forwards. Gehi cuts out the pass. James. Over to the left. That is a great pick out. He's in space and looking for options. Rashford. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Berger. Now that's well seen too. And here's Kane. That has found him in acres of space. There's the header! No joy, but a decent try. So here comes the substitution.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
That's tidy. Rashford. Good play on the left-hand side here. There won't be another chance after this one. And it's Rice. Out to the left it goes. Burn. Now here's the delivery. Odegaard gets rid without sophistication. And that's a throw. Bellingham. Odegaard. Odegaard, gently done. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Haaland is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Ryerson. Østigard forwards and with intent. Moved on forwards. Now it's Foden. Goes for a shot! Keeper always had the measure of that. James with the short one. He slings it in. And the shot! He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Henderson gently done. Now is this the final assault? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, there's a probing ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Gehi. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Østigard gets over and intercepts. Ryerson, driven forward. Haaland. Proves too strong. Oh, it's come loose. Berger, gently done. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Bellingham. Foden. Colwell. And it's played forward. Ødegaard. Østigard, aim forwards. And back to the goalkeeper. Colwell. Bellingham. James. That's really well manoeuvred. Rice makes the interception. And there goes the final whistle. Norway can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, it's a win that came as a result of an ideal start, Peter. A high-octane start at that. And